So for day one, we will cover this course introductions, install Ansible and lab setups, and Ansible components. So let me go through the content of day one. So now, introduction. What is Ansible? I think you all a little bit know. Anyone, Paul, Julius, you have an idea with Ansible?
Yeah, I just went through a summary of Ansible today. So I've been hearing about Ansible. I just have a little bit of heads up, a summary of what Ansible is all about.
Okay. So mainly, basically, in DevOps area, it's Ansible is using for configuration management, and it's obviously an automation tools and for installation something for connectivity to clients and other functionalities are they can connect with there is no third party agent or no agent is needed to connect with Ansible. It's a completely free software. Okay, so we can do anything, any configuration management using Ansible. So it uses SSH connections and it can be easily connected to any clients, 100 or 500 of servers very easily. Okay, so and it uses SSH connection, and basically Ansible uses push technology, whereas Puppet is using pull technology. So I will tell you how it will be going to use push technology. So why we use Ansible? So one of the most significant advantage of Ansible that it's free to use, as I said previously that it is completely free. So basically it's coming from Red Hat. So Red Hat is maintaining all the things in Ansible. So currently I think Ansible is the latest version is 2.9. So whereas it started from 2.1. So now it's having 2.8, 2.9. Sorry. So we can use any versions of Ansible. So basically in GitHub, if you want to download the Ansible packages, you can get via GitHub also. It's free, as it is a free software. So whereas Puppet is not free, it's a license required for that. You have to pay for that. So it does not need any special system administrator skills to install and use Ansible. It's very simple to install the Ansibles and configure all the things. Okay. So it can support many of the modules, many of the plugins. Using it, it can be integrated with anything like in Jenkins. Okay, Jenkins, Visual Studio, anything you can integrate it. You have to install the Ansible plugin on that, and you can integrate it. So it also it's not Ansible can be used in the Windows as well. Okay, basically Linux is used for that, but we can use Windows servers and set up the environment in Windows environment in Windows. Okay. So it's a very lightweight and consistent, no constraints regarding the operating systems or underlying hardware are present. Whatever hardware are present, it's not depend on that. It can be run in vSphere environment. It can be run in any physical servers environment. It can be run in it can be run in AWS environment and Azure environment as well. So it's also very secure due to its agentless capabilities. So no third-party agent installation required in this case. Okay, in Puppet, one extra agent should be there. I mean, need to install. But in case of Ansible, so there is no need to install any agent. Okay, and it will use SSH. So to use the Open SSH secure features. So another advantage that encourages the adoption of Ansible smooth learning, very simple and smooth learning curve determined. And it's a very good documentations are available in the Google, that is and the docs ansible.com. You can go through it and you can find many of the things there. Okay. So it's a basically history. You can go through it. I will share the slides to you and you can study. I'm not going through the history of Ansible because I'm not going to make it boring. Okay. So the Ansible architecture will come into it. So how Ansible works. Okay. So here are the several users are there. You can see the users, and if you write a playbook in Ansible, so first of all, playbook will go to the inventory. Whatever host you are mentioning, it will go to the it will searching for the host that should be present in the inventory. If the host is not finding in the inventory, then it will not run simply. Okay. So what is inventory? Inventory is nothing but the file, the text file. Inside that you have to mention all the servers in, all the servers singly, or otherwise you can make it a group. Okay, whatever you have to mention in that, and then Ansible will read this inventory file and then will go ahead. If it is not, if the server is not finding inside the inventory file, then it will not run. Okay.
So let me.
Yeah.
So basically, in inventory, these are the specifications that you put. That is like your order or your command, what you want Ansible to do in the playbooks, right?
Sorry. Can you please repeat?
I said, so in effect, inventory means these are your specifications that you put. What about a thing you want the Ansible playbook to do, the Ansible to do? You put in the inventory so the Ansible can pick it up and function, right?
Yeah, it's not function of inventory, because if you are defining any Ansible playbook under the host section, you have to define the host or host group. Okay, you can run it in simply a single server, or you can make a group. Suppose I will show you inside the playbook. Suppose inside the playbook you have mentioned server 1. Okay, so server 1 is the host name of a server. Suppose Linux server. Okay, so server 1 should be defined in the inventory file. So if it is not, it's in the inventory file, the Ansible will not be run, because Ansible playbook will first search whatever the host you are defining that should be present in the inventory file. Okay, it may be the single server, or you can make a group. If Ansible under the Ansible playbook, suppose group 1 is there, and you have to mention the group 1 inside the playbook, and group 1 can be defined in the inventory file. Under that group 1, you can define 100 of servers. Okay, so that's it. Am I clear?
Yes, yeah. You're clear.
Okay. So I will show you whenever I will set up the lab, and then we'll show you. So after that, it will go to the. It will. After reading the inventory file, it will continue with the playbook, and it will apply it to the host. Here, actually, there should be two in this scenario. One server is defined as a control node where Ansible is installed, and from that control node, we will push all the things to the client server. Here is the client server host section. Okay, is the client server, and that should be in the technical term it is called as a managed node. Okay, so one is the control node, one is the managed node. So we will apply all the things from the control node to managed host. There may be 100 of managed nodes are there. Okay, we can simply apply to them using the control node. and in the control node, Ansible software should be installed, and no need to install anything inside the manage node. It's very simple. So okay, it's a total architecture. Okay, so if you want to integrate anything plugins, then it can be integrated with the CMDB and also private public cloud, all the things you can integrate. It's a very simple architecture.